Okay, maybe we'll have better ideas from Abdulla Aljenaid, our friend from Manama, Bahrain. Good evening.
He's a great guy.
How could they trick you into start talking about this without me on this panel?
We've been talking about this and no solutions. What are the options as you see them?
Put it this way. If we build on what Danny just said, mitigating the idea by changing mindset, it's going to be taking a lot of time. But again, I will differ with my friend Danny when he says probably there are non-Arab takers when it's come to Gaza the day after. Yes, there will be no Arab takers if Netanyahu continue breaking Israel and Gaza and then expect us to jump in a sinking ship. What Israel needs to start doing from day one, when I say one now, it is to start talking to their regional partners. Two, he should stop talking about taking the PA totally out of the equation. We will not accept being partners in this if the PA is not there, because we're going to be exactly seen or by everybody else like riding on Israeli tanks into Gaza.
Is it agreed, would you say, as President Sisi of Egypt has said before, that Gaza should be demilitarized before anything?
I agree.
And this is very tough. Who's going to go there and fight to take all the arms? There are so many, weapons there.
Jacob, what you need to do, give those Gazan a job, and they will give up their guns. Give them hope. Give them something to present, something that's them, their identity, their dignity, self-respect. They don't need UNRWA to provide shelter and food and left with nothing and no aspiration. But get them to developing something that they have and replicating something that you did in Negev, along with you, the Jordanian, the Palestinian from West Bank, the Egyptian, the GCC. We all could contribute, but we need to start with not just to sell those people an idea. We need their partnership in reshaping their piece of the country and also reshaping their future.
So you were talking about day one. Let me ask you, what can some Arab countries do
I would
now?
like Danny. I would like Danny to jump in here.
Oh, okay. All right. You're also moderating the debate. That's great. Yeah.
Well, first of all, Abdullah always has great ideas. I think also is the right mindset, and he really cares. And then this is very important. First of all, you have to really care, to have really a stake in the situation, because actually it's all our future together. It's tied together here in the Middle East and even beyond. I would agree that the Palestinian Authority should have a role, except the Palestinian Authority at this point is so weak that I'm not sure that they are capable of doing that. And when we talk about changing the education system, part of the this authority, Palestinian Authority education system, is no better than the UNRWA's one. So they will have to change as well. When President Biden talked about a revitalized Palestinian Authority, that means maybe just fixing it building it from the...
Right, but education, this is something for years.
Right, but also the Palestinian Authority, they will have to, one, stop financing terror, stop incitement in international organizations, and also in the public arena, in their, they amplify a lot of incitement during their, public talk and their media and all that. And the question is, will they have the wherewithal to really put or control law and order? They were thrown out of Gaza by Hamas in 10 hours. 10 hours they threw them out in 2007. So it is questionable whether they are ready now. I think the long run, I totally agree with Abdullah that they should be coming over there.
I want to pass the ball to Abdullah again, and I want to hear from you, what can Arab countries do, and maybe as part of this enlargement of the Abraham Accords, maybe they can all come together for Gaza and for peace here.
I think what the Israelis need to do, to start with, is instead of asking what the others going to do, why don't we reverse engineer the whole up and ask what the Israelis need to do before the rest of the region come to join hand and work something together? Israel need to change the way it approaches things. To start with, not everything is according to what Israel needs. We need to change the mindset of the Israelis to say, what does the region needs? And what Israel needs to do to come in as a game player, a partner, and a reshaper of the future of this region. But if we're going to continue what the others are supposed to do instead of the region has to do, we're not going to move forward.
I want to ask you about Qatar. Do you think Qatar should also change their state of mind in supporting Hamas?
Who convinced them to do that?
I got you. Donnie, we have a minute.
Maybe the United States is the only one, and Egypt. We
Was
have
it,
to remember.
Danny?
Yeah.
Was it? Seriously? Please, Danny, come on.
Listen, Egypt has a lot of stake, you know.
It wasn't. It wasn't Egypt, and you know very well.
Right.
I mean, this is one of the thing about Israel. You were part of this game, and